what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream, or if you're new watching at a later date, this will be known as Keith Condensed, which is basically a little part of the live stream that I pull out of the live stream, cut, do a little editing, and then I go ahead and re-upload back into the interweb so that if you don't watch the live stream, you can kind of stay up to date on what's happening. So typically, the news that I'm talking about is probably 2 days to at least a week old. So it's still relevant, I think, but I try to cover articles that are going to be relevant moving into the future. I mean, some of them are going to be like specifically based upon just trading and that kind of stuff, but I try to keep it more relevant. So even if it does get posted like 5 days later, it's still pretty relevant to the stock market. So anyways, today we are covering Starbucks. Italian dreams comes true, but it's not cheap, okay? It's not going to be cheap. And you're like, what does that mean, coach? Well, Starbucks being, the world's largest coffee chain in the entire universe, basically opened up a roastery, I think that's what it's called, a roastery in Italy, which is like one of the coffee capitals of the world. And they have, by the way, they have like really, really cheap coffee there also. So basically what this article is getting into, let me go ahead and get that article pulled up. Italy is the fourth largest consumer of coffee. Obviously, America's probably number one or number two. But 35 years ago, one of the chairman's dreams was to open up a coffee roaster, coffee place, have Starbucks in Italy. And so their dream has finally come true. But however, it's going to be, the coffee that they offer, the coffee that they sell is going to be almost double of what people pay at the local coffee bar over in Italy. It's going to be about 1.8 euros or $2.09 for a simple espresso. Most bars out there or coffee shops sell a basic level espresso for about 90 cents or roughly 1.4 to 5 euros. But I mean, the cool part about this, I know it's going to make a lot of us, people who are Starbucks connoisseurs, kind of jealous. Literally, they're going to show the entire process of how they go about roasting the beans, how they go about getting the beans from here to there, and then all that kind of stuff that comes along with that. They're going to take the Starbucks mission of creating a sustainable, basically environmentally friendly way of creating coffee. They took it from Seattle, boom, put it into Italy and said, let's sell some coffee. And we'll do this by showing people how the whole process of creating coffee comes about and how the Starbucks way of making coffee actually happens. And honestly, guys, I think that this for Starbucks is a great move. I don't know if it's going to necessarily generate sales because, I mean, charging almost double for a cup of coffee is quite a shocker. Walking into a local coffee shop and they're selling their drink for $3 and then a Frappuccino for $3 and then you go to Starbucks and it's like $6. Come on, in America, where are we going to go? We're going to go to the local coffee shop. We ain't going to Starbucks because that's just the way that we do it. I think most people would think the same way in Italy. I don't think that they see the value in buying a $2.09 cup of coffee or $2.09 euro cup of coffee. However, I think that this could be a place for a stronghold with Starbucks moving into the future into that market. And I guess that's more of what I'm concerned about is with Coca-Cola picking up the company that we covered last week. I don't specifically remember the name. And then SodaStream being bought by Pepsi. It seems like a lot of these companies are kind of trying to shift and move and get into these other markets, especially the coffee industry. Coca-Cola is trying to go there. Starbucks is trying to broaden the market. Coffee seems to be kind of the new soda pop, more or less. And so as far as Starbucks is concerned, I think that this is a good move. I just don't know if it's going to be the most productive move. in the near future. However, I think long term, if they can get into that market, saturate it, and do the Starbucks thing with the Italian market, boy, did it go from a growth stock to a value stock? I say no. I think it's still a growth stock moving into the future. But, I mean, that's my personal opinion. We will see what happens. Anyways, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions in the live stream, or if you're just watching the video, feel free to let me know down below. Do you think this is a good idea for Starbucks moving forward? What are your thoughts, criticisms, and opinion, and all that? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. It's your boy. Peace out.